Hey guys, and welcome to a new gaming vlog. I wanted to do a really quick gaming vlog because I don't have much time to do content today. This last month has been super crazy, so my content hasn't been as consistent as I'd like it to be, nor have my streams, so that will change on Monday. Everything will go back to normal. This month has been full of me being sick, lots of extra magic before rotation, and Jay's dad's in town, so we're spending a lot of time with family, and also I'm going to the fair with my family today, so I wanted to do this real quick before I left. The first thing I want to talk about is the new Losing My Virginity format. A lot of you guys seem to like it, and I wanted to run it by you guys in a vlog too, for those of you who didn't watch the last LMV about Guacamelee, or with Guacamelee. I want to start doing same 20-minute video format, but I want to showcase 3 videos, or 3 games each video. So I will play the full 20 minutes, but then I'll cut it up into highlights, and then at the end I'll give my my first impression of the game. And that way you guys will get to see some of the game, and you guys will get to see what I think of it, so you guys will get to, you know, have a feel for whether or not you want to play it and whether or not you like it. But at the same time, it's not going to be taking a full 20 minutes, because a lot of people don't have time to watch a full 20 minutes of a game. And I feel like I'm not playing enough new games. Like, I have over 230 games on my Steam account, and I haven't played over half of them, like, at all. So I want to, you know, step it up and start playing like 3 games a time. So I can do like CSGO, Project Cars, and Rocket League or something like that all in one video. And that's more games for me to play, and that's more games for you guys to watch each week, since I have this schedule now where Thursdays is Losing My Virginity videos, and that's it. So it's once a week. It doesn't feel like enough new games I've been playing. The second thing is, yesterday I did a PPTQ, which was the last PPTQ before rotation. And it was at my local game store, Mock Sporting House, which is like the best. It's like hands down like the monopoly of the Northwest in terms of game stores. It's gigantic and beautiful, and it actually has like a restaurant and a bar. It's just like amazing. Anyway, so I was so sick yesterday and the day before that the day before I finished Beyond Two Souls, and I've wanted to play that game for a long time because Heavy Rain is one of my favorite games of all time. And I agree with the Metacritic and all of the other ratings that say that it's not as good as Heavy Rain. I think the most points are docked in the control aspect of it, like the mechanics and how you move around and how you control Aiden. I was so excited to hear that it was 2-player and that one person can control Aiden and the other person can control the main character and everything, but then it was so fucking awful. It's like blurry, like nauseating, just terrible first person. It's like first person to the max, and you guys know, any of you who have followed me for a while know that I hate first person games because the perspective is just not good. It's like you have the worst tunnel vision ever, and it makes me fucking dizzy, the movement, because it's like, ooh, and it's fucking awful. Well, Aiden's control system is that times a billion, and it's fucking awful. It's so awful that I actually just watched Jay play the whole game. I started out playing Aiden as the second player, and I was so excited to play a 2-player game, where usually it's a, you know, 1-player story-driven game. Usually they don't have those as 2-player. And I was super excited, and then I was like, fuck this, I can't do it anymore, it's making me dizzy, it's making Jay dizzy, it's fucking awful, the controls are terrible. So the controls are where I would dock the most points. There's also a bunch of different times in the game where the story doesn't add up or something's really weird. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but for instance, the point where you're with the Navajos, and then you find some burial grounds with talisman, and you come back, you realize that you traveled for like 20 minutes, but then you can get back to the house by just turning around and looking 10 feet that way. It actually doesn't make any sense, and a lot of things in that game are kind of hurried or don't make any sense. And that's also something that I would dock a few points for, but it was a highly enjoyable story, and I feel like the graphics, even though it was on the PS3, are actually like PS4 quality. It's really, really fucking good graphics, and of course you have Willem Dafoe, and the bitch who played Jodie, I forget her name, but she's in Juno, or whatever, the little short chick. I guess she's not that short, she's like my height, but whatever. It was a really great story, and I feel like your choices actually impacted the story in a more impactful way, because even though the choices that you make only impact you like immediately, they were like really big impacts. Like, you can let people die, you can save people, you can do certain things that aren't obvious, and I really liked that. And I liked some of the endings. Some of the endings were stupid. I watched all of the endings on YouTube. But anyway, back to the story. So that's what I did on Friday when I was really, really sick. I didn't go to F&M. We didn't spend time with Jay's family. I was just trying to convalesce so I could go to the Magic tournament the next day. And we went, and I went 4-3, which was awful. I was 2-0 at first. But I was so sick feeling, like, randomly I would get nauseated, and then I would be like, holy fuck. I'm thinking, like, I'm playing Magic, and I'm not thinking about triggers or anything, I'm just thinking about, do I have to call a judge before we run out of here and go to the bathroom to throw up? Or, like, is there a path that I can take that would make me make it? Because my seat is kind of far from the bathroom, and that's like all I was thinking about the whole time. So, I just wanted to run that by you and give you a little quick update on how I was doing at the Magic tournament. So I went 4-3 and I was 22nd or something out of like 80 people. It wasn't that great. And Jay placed 10th, which is kind of what he does. He either wins the tournament, he's won like a 5K, a TCG player 5K, which is pretty big. And he's also top-8 a bunch of things. But he either does really well or he places 10th, which is right outside of top 8. So whatever. I'm kind of sad because I really enjoyed playing my artifacts deck, my blue-red artifacts deck, even more because I added those lands. Okay, so I had one of those lands found, Console Foundry, some shit or other, that you can pay like 6 mana and sack the land and get 2 Thopters, which I think is totally underpowered. So I took it out for 2 of the dragons, something or other, I don't know the names of them, but you tap it and 2 lands. And, oh, excuse me, I'm still really sick. And you gain life equal to the number of colorless creatures you own. And yesterday I was playing against Mono Red, which is really aggro-y and stuff, and I was able to tap it for 6. So I was gaining 6 life. That's way more than he could have done to me, and it's just like I was overpowered like crazy in some certain situations. And it's really funny because the whole time I was wishing, I wish there was a kind of, like, a way to gain life that isn't going to affect my card advantage, isn't going to affect, you know, what I do, and that's a great way because I already have colorless lands and it gives me mana when I'm not using it and I don't have to sack it. It's like so much better, and I'm glad that I made that choice, and I'm kind of sad that everything's rotating out and that it's not going to be a deck anymore because I had a lot of fun playing it, and I love Thopters, they're so cute, and I love blue, obviously, because, you know, I'm a blue mage, but I don't really like playing it. I'll play it in a control-y way, but I like to play it more in an aggro way. It's just something I've done since Mono Blue Devotion pre-rotation. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this really quick vlog. I really appreciate you guys watching, and everything is going to be on schedule from now on. I'm going to try my best to promise you. I'm going to update everyone on Patreon. There's going to be more Patreon content, and I just really appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to have fun at this fair while I'm sick. Bye guys! Let me know what you think about the LMV, the new LMV format with 3 games per video. Bye!
Hey guys, if you're enjoying my free content and you want to keep my content flowing, please consider supporting my Patreon campaign. Pledge a couple dollars in support of my YouTube and live stream and get some cool exclusive content while you're helping me reach my goals. Link is down in the description. Thank you! Anything helps.
Hey guys, I now have a daily upload schedule for my gaming channel. Mondays we have a little bit of random content, which means it could be anything from a stream highlight, PS4 strategy, to, let's say, a gaming vlog, Tara's List, a Why I Love episode. Tuesdays we have an episode of Let's Play with Tara from a recent game, and Wednesdays we have a retro Let's Play episode. Thursdays is Losing My Virginity Day. Fridays another Let's Play with Tara, and Saturdays another retro Let's Play with Tara. And finally on Sundays we have another random gaming content day. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/TaraBabcockGames, and my vlog channel if you like gratuitous fan service, sex ed, fan mail unboxings, or philosophy. And of course you can always follow and subscribe to my Twitch TV channel, which is twitchtv.com/TaraBabcock, where you can watch all of the behind the scenes of how I make my YouTube videos, as well as me streaming live content. As always, thanks for watching. Bye guys.